Hello, my friends. I am here on Memorial Day afternoon. I wanted to come on a day that I didn't have customers coming in, so I could redo some things at the front of the store. It kind of makes a mess when I redo areas. Sometimes I'm pulling out furniture and different things. I just needed a day where we didn't have any family things going on, really. We kind of did our family thing yesterday, and so today was a good day to come in and do a few restaging things. And then I decided to mark a bunch of stuff we got at an estate sale, and now I'm going to show you what we got at the estate sale. It was kind of the tail end of the day, and they were doing everything half price, which nobody's going to complain about that, right? I think I got some good things. I don't even know where to begin exactly, but maybe the things right in front of me would be a good idea. And I think not everything that you're going to see here came from that estate sale. The majority did, but I also just went through some boxes that I got at, I bought some lots from the end of an estate sale. So they're just some random pieces that I decided to keep, and I don't know. You just never know, right? So the first thing that I'm kind of playing with here is this little bluebird glass bird, and it is a candle holder. I don't know if you can kind of see, and it would be a very small candle. You could put a taper or something in there. Just tiny and cute, and it's adorable. And I do have everything marked, so if you want to know a price, just let me know. That would be okay. And then a couple other things. When I was selling at Remnants, I gathered up some stuff. Kelly gathered up some stuff, and she's, every now and then she'll bring me a box of more of my stuff. So this little dish came from there. It's a ring dish, a little trinket dish, and it's got Lily of the Valley on it, and maybe little blue forget-me-nots or something. So I'm gonna have to kind of pack that up. And then little doilies. I don't know, I love to set doilies on things. That just kind of softens the area. Another thing that came from Remnants is this basket. I need to do some research and find out more of these. I'm finding them a lot of different places. I think, I might be wrong, but are they from the 50s when they're this type of metal? I'm not real sure. This has kind of it's not really a tulip design, just some floral design in there. So this one I obviously had at Remnants, and it just came down here, so we will find a spot for that. All right, now, oh wait, the last thing that came from Remnants is a box of Tinker Toys. So you just never know. I do have a pretty good collection of vintage kids toys. I'm kind of waiting. If you are looking for anything, let me know, but I'm kind of hoarding those a little bit for the Curse Market, which is Pella's Dutch Christmas Market that we sell the stuffed animals at, and then I want to have vintage toys with that. So it has quite a few of the original wooden Tinker Toys inside that box. So I think it's really fun when people do their nurseries or a kid's bedroom with the vintage toys. I just think it's nice. Okay, so I think everything else that's left, for the most part, came from this estate sale. So Lynn went earlier in the day. A friend told me about it, and then Lynn went, and she's like, you really need to go back, because I wasn't sure on a few things. So between the two of us, we did pretty good. This plate is so beautiful. I would say it's porcelain because I can see, you can't see through it, but I can see through it. I can see through it to the flowers on the other side. Oh, there you go. Kind of gives you a better idea of how thin and delicate this is, but it's so pretty. I love the overall. It looks like it's hand painted. There is no maker mark on the back, but it's just so pretty. So pretty. And then I found some uranium glass. They had 3 pieces of the uranium glass, but I did leave the bigger bowl. Thinking about it, you know, maybe I should have got it since it was half price, but really am trying to be kind of careful. Anyway, the first piece I picked up is this plate. And I thought this one was a little unusual. It has this zigzag kind of chevron pattern, and it is raised on the top. Quite often these designs are put on the back of the plates, but this one is on the front, the part that you would have the food on. So I thought that was kind of unusual. And I don't have my light, so I can't shine them, but we all know it's the real thing. It's the real deal. All right, and the next piece of uranium glass that I got is this cake plate. It is slightly raised. It's not a super high one, but I love this. So kind of a flower radiates out from the side. If you ever want to know, I do have black lights here in the store. So I look at that green. How awesome is that? So now I think I have, I'm not collecting it by any means, but I have several pieces in the store now of uranium glass. So fun, fun, fun. The next piece I bought is because it's beautiful. It's, I would assume it's just like a decorative plate. It's good size though. So, and it's from Germany. It does appear to have both hand painted elements to it as well as probably transferred decoration there. It's beautiful golds. Look at that. The light must be really good in here right now because everything is just looking gorgeous. I do love this. Good size plate. Be a beautiful start to a gallery wall if that's something that interests you. The next thing I found, so you could go in every single room of the lower floor and then their garage. So found this one in the bathroom. It is a vanity. Sorry, you're seeing my ceiling and the back of my but there's etched flowers there on this vanity tray. So loved it. So pretty. So pretty. Just trying to be careful with things. All right, let's do a couple. This is super random. I think it was in the lot from the estate. So it's this little tiny cloche. I don't know. Little dish. Not exactly sure. It's kind of pumpkin shaped. I may tuck it away for the fall. I don't know. It was just cute, so I kept it. So when I get these estate, the boxes from estate lots, I do go through it, and because these estates are everything from the household, and so you know, sometimes it's old Tupperware or dish towels. You know, you just kind of don't know everything. I mean, she takes a picture, and you do buy that lot, but sometimes you just don't know if it's something you truly want to keep. So I'm a little bit picky. Beth would probably say I'm not picky enough, but this is just it is a little silver. I don't know if it's like there was like a glass thing that sat in there. That's entirely possible, but it's I would probably use it as a riser. You would set something in there. A green, some greenery, a half globe of greenery would look really nice in there, which I don't have any in front of me. All right, there was 2 pieces of this. There was a plate and then this bowl, and I've already put the plate out, so just see the bowl, the blue and white, a little bit of a folk look to that. There's no marking on it, but I think when I Googled for the plate, it did say it was Polish. So it's a cute little bowl. And it actually, there's no cracks or chips on the inside, so it would still be very usable as a serving dish. I don't know what this is. Sorry, the word is coming out a lot today. Just a little something or other. Tell me what you would put in there, because I can't think of anything, but it was an interesting shape, so I kept it. I have 4 of these juice glasses. I am fairly certain they're crystal. I think it's ringing. Yeah, those are crystal. So I have 4 of these little crystal glasses. They have a sunflower pattern, and I am going to sell them separately just because I can. And then this beautiful, I'm fairly certain this is Fostoria, if anyone is familiar with that brand. It has the atomic star pattern here and then on the bottom. But look at the shape. It's just so elegant the way it goes out. It's just beautiful. It's a very, very mid-century there with those stars and the shape that tapers a little bit. I thought that was very beautiful. And that is also crystal. Okay. The next item is a piece of milk glass. So a lot of you saw my post last week on milk glass, and I do believe this is an early example from the Victorian or turn of the century time. You can really see through it, but I'm putting it in that era because of the decoration. It's very turn of the century there. That horn, that cornucopia sort of, and the flowers and the colors too. So it's daisies and scrolls, and it's so pretty. I love it. Half tempted to keep it myself, but I don't know, I'm not going to. Then the next item we have is a cobalt blue majolica plate. These also were done in green. The back has an A stamped on it, and then somebody had written, cobalt blue adds much to value of any 19th century piece. Rickerson. I don't know if that's a quote by him, but somebody had taken the time to put that on the back, and then they covered it with a tape so it wouldn't wash off or something. So I'm assuming whoever had this used it as decoration, but it is a very nice blue plate, and I have one. The next item I have is this pink pitcher, and there was no maker's mark. It does have fruit on it. I'm gonna put this in the 50s with that glaze type, with that color, the squared off handle, just very typical of that. Well, I wouldn't say this is a terribly high-end piece, just because of the way it was glazed. It's very simply done, but I still like it. A lot of times with the pieces, it's not necessarily because of the original maker or the company that sold it or whatever. It interests me because of the actual way it looks. So the next item, I think this one also came from the estate lot that I bought. So it's 2 different things. So I went to an estate sale this weekend, plus I had some boxes that I got from a different estate sale thing, where I bought, I don't know, a bunch of different boxes for just of random kind of things. Anyway, so this is a salt and pepper. Cute little basket with a gold handle. And then the really fun thing about this is the flowers come out, and those are your actual salt and peppers. So this one has the original cork in it floating up there. So they both come out, and then the top of the basket is super cute. Those bright cherry flowers. I think I'm gonna set that out in our summer display right away. A lot of fun. Okay. Just move these glasses kind of out of my way. Another thing I happened to have gotten this weekend is Anna was cleaning out her, what's it called? A hope chest. And because she's moved into her college apartment, and she's like, Mom, I kept a lot of things that I didn't necessarily want. So she gave me back some things that we had purchased over the years, which is fine. And one of the things are these cow salt and peppers. So they're not terribly old, but they were cute. So we'll put them out. And I don't need them at home, and I can just let someone else enjoy them. All right. This was also in the estate lots. His owl is, I'm going to say he's from the 70s by this glaze on him, but look at his belly. He's so proud. He's all fluffed out. It's this tiny little guy. Just random little pieces. And then another item was this bird. That is just a pretty blue. Look pretty in a curio cabinet or on a shelf and on a window, something like that. Just pretty. And I think this item is a salter. I could be wrong, but it's, I also think I have a bunch of these somewhere that I haven't gone through everything yet. So just a random, and that is a bubble right there. So, and I think I have a bunch of those. I'm not sure. Beth and Lynn went through some of the boxes while I wasn't here and sorted them. So I think those got put in our storeroom. So we'll find them eventually. Another item is this blue bowl, or blue. This is yellow. This yellow bowl, and it is pretty crazed, which I love. I love how it shows age and also wet from being washed. Just somebody used it and loved it. So just a little bowl, little yellow bowl. This came, okay, now I know for sure that everything else I'm going to show you came from that estate sale that Lynn and I went to on Saturday. It's a copper, I don't know what you'd put in. I would put a plant in here. A footed copper bowl. And it does have Delft on the handles. So it'll go really, really nicely with our display of Dutch items that we have right now. But I would definitely put a plant in there. I just think that looks so pretty. All right. I'm going to reach here a second. We have 4 candlesticks. Once again, could have bought more, but I did not. So these two do match. I do have them priced separately. I know a lot of people who collect brass candlesticks right now want different ones. They don't want them to necessarily match. So I did price these separately for that reason. So those are a little bit taller. I would say those are probably 8 inches. And then I've got 2 that are 6 inches. These don't match. This one's a little lighter brass, and this one is heavier. And they are, well, you can tell, they're different. So I would say this one might be solid brass. That's heavy. And then I love these boxes. They are, let's see if I can get a lid. The lid has been broken. but I don't care. I think it's beautiful. It would be easily fixed, so I think I might have our handy woodworking guy fix this for me. And I love these boxes. So here's the lid, and I haven't dusted it, so it's it's dusty. You can't see. That's a little better, not much. It just has a floral. Okay, turning it isn't gonna help. So I'm gonna try and set this on here so you can get an idea of. There you go. There's tiny little hinges that the nails need replaced. I don't know if it's possible because those are about the smallest nails I have ever seen in my life. So tiny, and it fell down again. That's what it keeps doing. It keeps falling. So just somebody probably spent his winter evenings doing that. Putting lilies all over it. Okay. The next item I have are these lovely boxes. And in each of these boxes, we have these tiny little teacups. And on each of the teacups is a different province in Holland. So, I could say them, but I'm afraid I'm going to butcher it. So we would call this South Beveland Zide, I think is how you say that, Zide Beveland. And this one is Trishaline. So they have one of the costumes from each of the provinces on there. And this one is Hendeloopen. So I don't know if that helps to hold them up. And then I'll only show you on this one, but I don't think these have ever been used. They're just, well, slightly dusty. They come with the brown plates, brown saucers. So that's what it looks like. They have the original packaging. So just super sweet little teacups and saucers, and there are 6 total of them, and I do have it priced per box right now, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell them as a set because they do have those boxes that came with them, or if I'm going to break it up and sell them singly. What do you guys want to see? Would you buy it? I mean, I'm not gonna hold anyone to it, but would you be more likely to buy it if they were individual or as a set? So this is the Volendam one, and this is the Speckenberg. They're cute too. Like, these are just cute little drawings, just cute. And then the last one is Urk, I believe. And I suppose you would have purchased these as souvenirs when traveling abroad. It says Ike Beers Porcelain. Anyway, I've got those 2 sets, series 1 and series 2. And I haven't really done any looking into, like, I did price them, but I don't really know anything really about them. All right, the last 2 items, I do actually have 3 over here, but I'd have to turn the camera. So, this is a piece of needlework, and Mary did it, and she gave it to Marilyn. I don't have, there's no date We've shared lots of caring moments together, and because God is present, the bond is even deeper. As you prepare devotions, I know that the team will grow because you will share God's love and your love. So, very sweet sentiment on the back. Everything grows with love. And I've put this in the 80s because of the decoration, like the colors, the decoration, but I think needlework of any sort is very collectible right now because people just aren't doing it. So there's that one. And then the other one I actually like a little better because it's older. It's also got a nicer frame on it, but that's okay. And if anybody wants to help me date this, I would be ever so appreciative. There's no sentiment or anything on the back of this one, just simply the place that did the framing. I'm gonna say that this was probably a pillow or a tablecloth, something other than just being framed. But I think this one's much older. Just the colors are a lot more faded. This handwork down here, the stitching, there actually looks like there's something that they, like cloth that they stitched over or something. So the technique is quite a bit different as well. So I think this one is just, they wanted to preserve an older piece, where the other one is definitely intended to be a wall hanging. Aha, Ruth. Thank you. I was guessing 1950s, but I just wasn't sure. I just knew it was quite a bit older than the other one. The colors quite often, I think, give it away with that. So yeah, my guess is this was grandma's and someone wanted to preserve it. So thank you for confirming what I was thinking with this one. The last thing that we got is a box, and it's really heavy. Don't want to pick it up. Anyway, so those were the things that we got on Saturday in the estate lots that I bought. Excuse me, just fun things. And anyway, if you see anything that you would like to purchase, let me know. I'm happy to give you, I got all this stuff priced as I was sitting here quietly this afternoon, just enjoying the peace and quiet. But I think I'm ready to call it a day, and thank you all very much for joining me. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.